I'm just getting ready to mute it as soon as you go live.
I think we should be live. There we go. It should be live. So
live. Stand up, New York Giant fans. What is going on, Mr. Baddog?
Well, before we even get started, let me just say a $5 holla boom from OneGiantRebuttal. Dilly. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. He says, I love depriving myself of sleep. So at least you guys can do is go live on time. I was talking to Chris off camera about this. You know, we're on TV tonight, as you can see. So we have to be fashionably late. That's all part of the production.
Well, we're getting the makeup done and everything else.
Yeah, that's true. And it doesn't really help me at all, but, you know, what the hell. So, yeah, man, you know, training camp started today. We get the pads on tomorrow, which will be freaking awesome. I mean, I know everybody in here is ready for some damn football. You ready for some damn football?
Can't wait. And like you said, today was the first day of camp. Not a lot to report on the field, but there was a lot of news off of it. There was a lot of little tidbits here and there. And then, of course, you know, we'll touch on the OBJ thing. We'll touch on what Landon Collins chimed in with yet again.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of stuff to go over. But how was your day today, Baddog?
It was good. Let's just, you know, it's a typical Wednesday, hump day. But let's see what's in the chat, man. I'll go back here. Got DieHardGiantsFan in Afghanistan. Bobby Woodruff, Mr. Softy's in the house. Raphael DeLuna's here. Karan Singh, OneGiantRebuttal. Of course, the Entertainah Talk Sports typed in there. Jakes is here. Jeremy Hansman. Jeff Billings in the house. Jamal Adams. I was loving that Jets troll shows up. Pretty much shut the Jets up today with my video, but it's all good. Jacob Prudence in the house. Alex Preston. Alex Sports. Cooldrummer's in the house. Benjo Sports. What is going on? What's up, everybody? City for Real 12. Terry Bogard is in the house. Cooldrummer is here. I think I mentioned him. GZSW Sports. Poppy Chulo Chad. And I think I caught them all. I think so. AJ.
Let me make sure to say hello to Bobby Woodruff again, because I saw back on the chat last time. He got very upset. So from now on, all my live streams, even if he's not there, hi, Bobby. How are you, Bobby? Thank you for being a great subscriber, Bobby. And I did not see Mr. Softy today.
All right.
So let's jump into it.
We covered all bases right there.
What'd you say?
I said you covered all bases right there. You good.
So, New York Giants. What do you want to start with? You want to start with Beckham? You want to start with the training camp? You want to start with Collins? What do you want to start with?
Let's get the garbage out of the way first. The two former Giants players who just, you know, it's funny because the Giants have struggled the last 2 years. And there have been so many players that come and go from teams. I've watched football since 1984. I can never remember two players that cannot shut their mouth about their former team. It's unbelievable. Both these guys got paid. Both of them supposedly are in better situations. Both of them say the Giants stink. So why don't they shut their mouth? It just shut your damn mouth.
Focus on your team. And then, we'll start with Collins. Collins, of course, has been very adamant about – he hasn't filtered it at all. You know, Beckham oh, there you go. You got a little super chat right there.
Dilly, Captain Trips. He says, this is for your neck tattoo fun, man. Dog, I really appreciate it, Captain Trips. Thank you, my man. Dilly, little $2 neck tattoo. Boom! Right in my neck. I appreciate it very much. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I really do appreciate it.
Dilly. What's going on, Eagles UK? But yeah, so Landon Collins has been very outspoken. He hasn't filtered it at all. Beckham kind of done it subliminally. Until recently. Landon Collins has come right out, and then he had an interview, I think it was 2 or 3 days ago. I forget what, I think it was maybe a local radio station, and they asked him his thoughts on the Giants, and he didn't even refer to them by the team name. Yeah. He said, I don't remember if he said they're not worth mentioning or whatever it was, but he is really laying into the Giants these last this last month, 2 months or so.
Yeah, you would think that this guy would be extremely happy that he got 6 years, $84 million. He got 2 times more than he deserves. That's for sure. I mean, this is a guy that had no sacks and no interceptions. And he's just running his mouth. Why? What are you running your mouth for? Shut up and go play football for the Redskins. What is the big deal? I mean, my God.
I get it. And as a Giants fan, I am happy that so far this year, we don't have any of that. We have none of that. And it's been nice. No injuries. Knock on wood. We'll talk about the Slayton thing in a little bit, but it's been smooth sailing so far.
OneGiantRebuttal, man, thank you so much, brother. You are the man. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. $20. Jackson, pow, in my neck. He said, let's make that neck tattoo happen. No tats for the dog, but I really, really appreciate the super chat, man. Dilly, thank you so much, brother. Really do appreciate that. You are the man, OGR. Everybody go over there and check out OGR, by the way.
OGR's great guy, great supporter of both of ours.
Yes,
great content. Go over there and check him out.
Very underrated Giants video maker. Very underrated Giants video maker.
Well, you guys agree on everything.
We do. I mean, that's how you know he's smart. I mean, we don't disagree. Maybe once I think we might have disagreed, but that's bound to happen. But But we disagree on baseball teams, I guess.
Yankees, Red Sox. That's even worse than me with the Mets.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Collins, I'm getting sick of him, and then OBJ. What else is new? He comes out and says what he said. We both didn't even make a video, and we're like, I'm sick of this. Well, of course, we had Baker Mayfield, I think, like a week ago, come out and bash the Giants fans. Then Beckham says he didn't feel appreciated. Like, what do you want? Do you want to be coddled? We gave this guy like 100. What was it? Whatever it was, a $20 million a year contract.
Yeah, ridiculous.
What more do you want? And then he says he didn't feel appreciated. What are you talking about? We made you the highest paid wide receiver in the sport, and he claims that. Oh, he felt he deserved more respect because he got us a couple extra primetime games. Who gives a crap? I don't care that we play 2 extra Monday night games.
I hate that we play all those primetime games. I hate it.
Maybe it makes the Giants a couple extra dollars. I could care less. At the end of the day, this guy won us nothing. We had 1 year where we went 11-5, and that had a lot more to do with the defense than Odell Beckham.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's a great player, but he didn't result in any wins. And I'm glad he's gone at this point, and he's showing his true colors. He is clearly showing he's much more about himself than the team.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is what I don't understand. So he's pretty much saying that the whole reason that he was keeping the Giants brand alive, right? The team that's been here since 1925 won 4 Super Bowls before this guy even got in the league, right? The guy was in high school and we were winning 4 Super Bowls. And supposedly there's a little gnat flying around here. That's you, Beckham. That's what it is, a little gnat. But, supposedly he kept the brand alive and people were coming out to see the show, right? They're coming out to see the show, but according to Baker Mayfield, they didn't come out to support Beckham. So which one is it? Are they coming out to support Beckham and see the show, or are they not coming out at all? It kind of makes no sense. So they're both, they're on opposite sides of the fence there. Just shut up. Go play for the Browns. Collins, shut your mouth. Go play for the Redskins.
Yeah, if you hated the Giants so much, it's like an old girlfriend. If you really hated an old girlfriend, you wouldn't talk about it. So if you hated the Giants so much, why do you keep talking about them? Just go on with your much better situation. Go play for Cleveland, go play for Washington, and we'll stay here in New York, and we'll have a big smile on our face.
I'm going to tell you why they're mad. And I'm going to tell you, this is honest to God's truth. Dilly. This is why, Chris. This is why. They know that the New York Giants are going in the right direction. They know that in 2 years, this team is going to be ultra competitive. They know it. They see it. And they want to be a part of it. And they're not going to be a part of it. That's what I think.
And you know what? Let's talk about Daniel Jones. He signed the rookie contract. We knew he was going to do it. And it was the pay scale. I think it was $25.5 million over 5 years. And that is why this is being set up for success. You have Barkley on his rookie deal. You now have Daniel Jones, your quarterback, on a rookie deal. So that's like $30 million extra to spend on your team, as opposed to a team like the Cowboys, who are going to be paying Dak Prescott $33 million a year. Mm-hmm. So now your premium players, other than, Shepard got a nice deal, Tate got a nice deal, but your premium players are on rookie deals, right? Lorenzo Carter. They're building a young foundation.
Right.
The real Peppers, the young secondary as a whole.
Yep. B.J. Hill, DeAndre Baker.
Yeah, their whole defense for the most part.
Yeah.
And so they're going to have a lot of money to spend to fill in those holes and to help out the young talent, Daniel Jones mainly, much like they did with Eli Manning when he first came into the league. Right. And I completely agree with you. I think this team is going to be a very competitive football team starting next year. Not this year, the year after.
Right.
They're going to be very competitive.
And think about this. I mentioned this before. Jadeveon Clowney is going to be a free agent. And Bobby Wagner is going to be a free agent. And the Giants can afford both of those guys and still have a ton of... Can you imagine? Oh, thank you so much, City for Real, for the super chat, brother. Dilly. I really appreciate them. I mean, thank you so much. He says, can we get Dave Meggett and quads in the backfield? Well, I would love Meggett, but I think Meggett's in a prison someplace, if I'm not mistaken. But I appreciate the super chat. A little $2 pow right underneath my chin, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the super chat. But... yeah, man. I forgot what I was talking about now. I lost my train of thought right there.
We were talking about the Caps. Oh, you got it.
Oh, the Phillies ace, man. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it. Dilly. One of my favorite Philly fans is. He says, Philly, the Entertainah, and Stella, Baddog, my friends. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat, my man. I wish I had a Stella for you tonight. But a $10 Stella from my man, John Letourneau. Thank you so much, brother. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, my God. You guys are unbelievable tonight. Carlos Rodriguez, thank you so much for the super chat. A little $5 pow over on my chin. Dilly. Really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. He says, OBJ, oh, you guys, I can't even keep up with it right now. OBJ is saying the reason he was on primetime is completely a lie. There's a reason we've been on primetime even when we suck. Yeah, it's because we're the Giants. Kid Blue, you're the man, brother. Everybody needs to go over there and check out Kid Blue as well. You want to talk about an underrated Giants video maker? That kid knows what he's talking about.
A lot of work.
Yeah, he's great. Dilly, man. Again, I still don't believe you're old enough to drink one of these. I'll drink one for you. I really appreciate the super chat. A little $10 pow! Really appreciate that. He says, I never sat down to watch the Giants and said, I can't wait to see Odell Beckham play. Giants fans want to see the Giants play, not just Odell. So yes, I completely agree. Odell Beckham is not the damn show. He was exciting, but not the entire show.
I don't want to talk about Beckham. I'm sick of Beckham, to be honest with you. I know we said we mentioned him in the show. He's not a Giant anymore. Time to move on. Let him go to Cleveland. The Giants are going to be better off without him. Period. End of story. The locker room is going to be cleaned up.
Yeah, and there's another one. My man ChrisAM. I love ChrisAM. I don't agree with the damn thing. We don't agree with the damn thing. But we love the Giants. Dilly, thank you so much for the super chat. He said, paying 49ers are paying a quarterback $27 million a year based on 5 damn games. Talk about Class A dummies. You ain't lying. Right there. Yeah. A $5 boom from my man CruzOn26. Thank you so much for the super chat. Chrono Cowboy, thank you so much for the $2 pow underneath my chin. Really appreciate it. Dilly, you guys are unbelievable tonight. I really appreciate it. Oh my God, I can't even keep up. What's up? Hope y'all's week has been great. It is going to be great because we have got training camp starting tomorrow. We're starting today, rather. Savage Boz, Dilly. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. You guys are unbelievable tonight. Can't stay long for the show. Got to work tomorrow, but can't wait to listen on my way to work. We really appreciate that, Savage Boz, and I really appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much, Dilly. Little $5 boom. Thank you so much. What the hell was I talking about?
We were talking about cap space before you got bombarded by pows and booms and bangs and.
It's like an onomatopoeia show out here. It's like the Batman comic. Pow, bang.
We were talking about the cap space that is going to be afforded to the Giants because of Daniel Jones, because of Saquon Barkley, their young defense, Jabril Peppers on their rookie contract.
So can you imagine adding Jadeveon Clowney and Bobby Wagner to that defense?
And I think they're going to have enough money to go out and get a guy like a Darrell Williams who will be on the open market next year to potentially bring in and play that right tackle. Right.
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine those guys on defense with that young secondary and Lorenzo Carter and a B.J. Hill and a Dexter Lawrence? I don't know. I see my favorite hater, West Coast, says, I'm delusional. Why? Tell me why I'm delusional. Oh, Jeffrey, thank you so much for the super chat, man. You guys are incredible tonight. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Dilly, Jeffrey says, we don't always agree, but I'm addicted to your content. I appreciate it very much. Yes, we don't always agree either, but I really appreciate it. And again, we agree on the Giants. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, that's what I always say to my subscribers. I'm always going to give you my opinion. Mm-hmm. We might not agree, but you're going to know it's my opinion. And that's what makes a good YouTuber. You have to tell people what you really feel.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's everybody. I respect every Giants fan's opinion. So yeah, I really appreciate $10 pow right there. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chat. Much appreciated. But that's why I'm excited about the Giants, because I look at all that cap space. The fact we can add to the O-line, probably add a top flight wide receiver, and get 2 guys. I mean, Bobby Wagner, maybe they'll sign him. But someone just said we're not getting Bobby Wagner. Why? He's an unrestricted free agent. Why can't we get him?
They definitely could get Bobby Wagner. Now, the one thing I'd be worried about with Bobby Wagner, as good as he is.
He's older.
He's old. He's going to be 30, 31 next year. But I think he was the number 1 rated middle linebacker.
I think he's only 29. I thought he was only 29 years
Maybe he's 29. He'll be 30 next year. But he was the number 1 rated linebacker.
Nat.
You got those gnats in there. Maybe you got to close those windows.
I can't. It's hot down here. There it is. It is. I don't even know if it's an hour. Get out of here, Beckham.
But anyway, let's get into training camp today. Some of the things we heard. Dungy got cut. I was a little surprised by that. Not that I thought Dungy, I know he had an injury, I think, early on in OTAs. Right. I thought he was a long shot to make the 53-man squad, but to get cut this early, I was surprised. I thought Dungy could have potentially brought a dynamic to this offense, that Taysom Hill-like player that you could bring in those RPO situations. Now, you said last week we could use Daniel Jones for that when he's not starting.
Right.
But, I was a little surprised he got cut this early, Dungy.
It was kind of surprising, to me. By the way, if anybody has not done so, anybody that happens to be new to this channel by any chance, please make sure you subscribe. And if you happen to not to be subscribed, my man, the Entertainah Talking Sports, the link to his channel is in the description. My man is closing in on that big 10K. Well earned, well deserved. I just love this freaking guy. Great content, awesome channel.
You're right behind me, man. We're both getting 10K very soon.
We're closing in, but he is really close. So if you're not subbed up to him, make sure you sub up the channel. Like I said, I mean, phenomenal video maker, phenomenal content, awesome dude. Can't wait to meet you at the Jets game. We're going to do this show live from the Jets game. We got to do it.
Oh, we're definitely going to go live from the Jets game.
City for real. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Dilly, my man. He says, put the fly in a canola. I know. It's a gnat, though. It's not a fly. A fly would be able to get the damn gnats like this small. But thank you so much for the $2 holla. Boom! I really appreciate that. I don't know where the hell that gnat's coming from. But that'll be awesome going to the Jets game. And, of course,
gonna be a blast.
Had the Jets video today. It was all in good fun.
Yeah, little troll job, but it was entertaining. It was entertaining.
Well, listen, I'm going to that game. I figure I should throw some shade at the Jets. The Jets and Giants don't really have a rivalry except for they play in the same stadium. So we play them this year. So why not have a little fun with the Jets fans?
Yeah,
I love the Jets fans. What the hell?
But yeah, no, that was a good video. I laughed. It was funny for me.
To get back to your point about Dungy, I was surprised they cut him early. I mean, we're not going to carry 5 quarterbacks. I actually thought they'd hold on to Dungy longer than Loletta.
Yeah, Loletta seems like it's inevitable. He's going to be off the squad. All this stuff that's happened off the field, and they obviously don't like him that much. So I'd be surprised if Loletta makes the squad. Dungy seemed to be, they thought they might be able to use him in a hybrid role as a tight end, which is why they brought in a tight end when they cut him. From Fordham. Mm-hmm. It is possible that they do cut Ellison because we talked about this last week or the week before because of the amount of money they could potentially save to acquire a guy in season, $5 million off the cap. If they feel like he's expendable, it's possible. I'm not saying it's likely, but it's possible.
Right. It definitely is because they like C.J. Conrad a lot. And the other thing is, which we can talk about this as well, God, I can't think of the Jacksonville safety's name to save my life, but they brought in Trey Boston and, who's the other guy? Cyprian?
Somebody in the chat's going to tell us. I can't remember it off the top of my head. But Trey Boston's the guy I'm more excited
about. Oh, yeah, but there was talking of the Giants getting him in the spring, so I was surprised that they're waiting this long. But if we could get a Trey Boston to come in here and shore up the secondary, because the secondary is kind of thin, especially at safety, it's kind of thin.
Very thin at safety.
So it'd be nice to add a Trey Boston because he'd add some stability to the safety position. So I would love the Giants to go out and sign. It was Cyprian. Okay, so I would love them to get Trey Boston. I think he'd be a great fit here. He's young. He's talented. I don't know why he's still on the open market. Make it happen, Gettleman. Come on.
Trey Boston in 2017. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. I'm pretty sure Trey Boston was the #1 ranked safety in coverage in 2017.
Yeah, he was.
So per PFF. So even if he was not #1 and he was one of the best, I mean, that is a huge improvement over what we've had at the safety spot. Now, who knows what we're going to get, and he may not even start, obviously, with Bethea. But a lot of people thought we should have signed him over to Bethea to begin with.
Right.
And now, now you got some depth at the safety spot.
Yeah. But I think we have $10 million in cap space, so it's not like they couldn't sign him. If they cut Red Ellison, they're going to save another 3.75, something to that point. So they'd have almost $14 million because they get 10 and change. He's not going to cost us $14 million, so we definitely can afford
it's going to be a cheap contract.
Yeah, probably $6 million a year.
I don't even know if it was that much. It's cheap, they said, for Trey Boston. So I think it's a no-brainer if he proves that he's good to go.
I think it'd be a great sign for the Giants. And like I said, I mean, I read these comments in the live chat. I read them and people are telling me I'm delusional, and I don't see it. Like, I don't understand what is delusional. But again, it's because they don't understand. They just see the names, and they don't actually know how this stuff works over here. They don't understand that this offensive line is the best it's been in 5 years. We have the best running back. We have the best running back in the league. Okay, so we don't have Odell Beckham, so we don't have an explosive receiver, and we don't have a headache.
Right.
So one of our receivers ain't gonna have 1,300 yards, but
he's gonna spread the ball around.
Right, but combined,
Engram will get more targets. Shepard will get more targets. They'll spread the ball around.
Why not?
Which brings us to Slayton. We'll touch on that real quick. Nothing too serious today. It was they said it was a hamstring, right? He tweaked it, they said. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't sound serious. Hopefully, obviously we're both hoping that Slayton can prove something and maybe contend for that third wide receiver role. I still think that it's Coleman's job to lose. Latimer's in contention as well. Latimer, we remember, played great that last week against the Cowboys. Mm-hmm. So I would think one of the two veterans are probably the favorites. but Slayton is certainly in contention based on everything you've read from OTAs, mandatory minicamps, and he's kind of like Coleman in the sense that he's a burner, but he's taller. He's 6'1", where Coleman's 5'11". So he's an interesting prospect, but tweaked the hamstring, but they said he should be okay. I don't know how much time he's going to miss.
Right. Did they say now? From what I read, they said they didn't know if he actually tweaked it in practice or if it kind of came in like that. They don't really know how he did it.
Yeah, I think that they kind of were hinting that he came in like that.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I don't think he did it in practice. I don't think it happened today.
But nothing serious. And then that brings us to Solder and Remmers, who didn't partake in OTAs because of injury, but they're back healthy now, and they're going to be They're going to be ready for a full training camp.
Right, and that was the other big storyline today. The two imperative parts of our offensive line on both sides of the two tackles. So both of them are healthy and ready to go, and they're going to be a big part of our team this year. We said it a couple weeks ago. We said Solder is arguably our second most important player on this team.
Yep.
Left tackle,
Oh, God, yes. Absolutely. You know what I wanted to ask you? Are you going to training camp tomorrow? I know you mentioned something about maybe
Not
going
tomorrow, but I'm going to try to go. I have to look at the schedule. I'm off Sundays and Mondays. So if there is a Sunday or Monday, I'm going to try to go one of those days.
Probably Monday. I don't know if they practice on Sundays. I'm not sure. I was looking at the schedule today, and I think they have like 10 open dates, or maybe it's a little less. But I don't remember.
If there's one on Monday, I think I'll definitely go.
Yeah.
Spencer texted me. He wanted to go together. So
nice. So when you go, do you think Ron Effect to come up and ask for your autograph?
I think he might.
You know what's funny? When you go to that, I bet you get recognized. I bet you get recognized. I'm thinking that myself. I'm like, saying it today. I'm like, when we go to the Jets-Giants game, I'm going to laugh if we get recognized. Why can't I get this gnat, Chris? It's driving me nuts. Oh, John Schmidt, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. Dilly, brother. He says, my buddy from high school graduating class, Isaiah Seawright, signed with the Giants today. That's the kid. That's the tight end, right?
That's the tight end, from Fordham.
With New York Giants, look out for him. He's a stud, similar to Ingram in better hands. That is awesome. That'd be great if we get Ingram in better hands. But that's cool that you went to high school with him, man. That's awesome. And again, thank you so much for the super chat. A little $5 boom. I really appreciate it.
By the way, we got 112 people in here. Let's get 112 likes. We got 53 likes. Spike that like. It helps the show grow. Get some people in here. We do appreciate it. We're going to be back on my channel next week. Come preseason, we'll probably start the 2 shows a week thing. So
probably 2 weeks from now, we'll start the 2 weeks. When we have our first preseason game, August 8th, which is a Thursday, we'll probably go. I'm guessing probably August 5th, which is a Monday, and then August 8th, we'll do it like that, and ittle be Monday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Friday. But 2 shows a week. We'll be going to 2 shows a week, and I say it all the time. I freaking love this show. It's my favorite thing I do on YouTube. I love making videos. I love streaming games, but this is what I look forward to more than anything else I do on YouTube. I love this show.
Giants. Can't beat it.
It's the best. And the chat is just awesome. You guys say it all the time. We love you guys to death. You make this happen. And I'm going to lose my mind. This Nat. Beckham's just flying around me the whole time. This is killing me. How can I not get it? My hands are enormous. The thing is it's like the size of my, I don't even know, but
you're having trouble catching it like Beckham did against the Patriots.
I need a pair of chopsticks to like Karate Kid.
The Karate Kid, yeah.
City for I just noticed.
Yeah, we got a lot of fly talk tonight. Yeah, but well, was there anything else we had to talk about?
Lolly Max says it's attracted to the beer. Maybe it is.
Well, I think it is.
I'll let it drink some of it. It'll just get drunk and fly into the window and kill itself.
That's a Corona you got there?
Yes.
Did you put a lime in it?
No limes.
You don't remember what I told you? In Mexico, they put the limes in it to keep the flies away.
Is that true? But this is a gnat. This isn't a fly.
Oh, it's got wings.
I don't even know what the hell it's got. What it's got is 1,000 lives, because I swear I've gotten it every time. And there it goes flying around. Jesus.
So we got a co-host tonight. We got a Nat in the house.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
But we talked some training camp tomorrow. Obviously, we're gonna get a lot more storylines. Daniel Jones, that's another thing we had to touch on.
Yes.
What Pat Shurmur said about Daniel Jones today. Now, he's been very encouraging throughout. You don't expect your coach to pass your quarterback. But when asked about Daniel Jones today, Pat Shurmur said that he is more impressed than he thought he would be. His intelligence is even more impressive than he thought it would be. And that he is I don't know if he said the first or one of the first in and one of the last out, which is exactly what you want to hear about.
And you know what else he said? Pat Shurmur said there's nothing he can't do. That's what you want to hear. Oh, Malik Washington, Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Dilly. And I love the comment because I can see this right now. And you're damn right. People are telling us that we are delusional, talking about next year being really good. But you're right. Oh, there we go.
Well, who said we're delusional about that?
Well, one of my haters. I got a few of them.
Explain to me how are we delusional thinking that we could be good next year when we have potentially $100 million in cap space, a great, no, I'm not even going to say great, but at least an average offensive line, Saquon Barkley.
Right.
We got some wide receivers.
Evan
It's not
Ingram.
like our wide receivers are dog meat. And we got a young defense that's improving, and we're going to have $100 million to fill in the holes and potentially another high draft pick. How is that delusional that we think the Giants can be competitive next year?
Right. But Malik Washington says, I love how everyone's sleeping on the squad. Not saying we're world beaters, but I definitely could see 9-7. What's with all the Sheagles hype? This isn't an Eagles show, but yeah, I don't get all the Eagles hype myself. Both of us picked the Cowboys to win the division, so we don't buy into the Eagles hype.
Division. If there's Eagles fans in here, you know what? Eagles fans are, let them have it. Let them talk what they talk. We remember it from the super team. We remember all of it. And now, ESPN's driving them up. Everybody's saying they're the best team. We'll find out. I think the Cowboys are the best team.
I do too. But we'll see. That's as Chris Berman used to say, that's why they play the games. So that's what it is. We'll see.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, I agree with you, Malik. Everyone's sleeping on us. Everyone's saying we're 3-13. We're 4. How the hell are we going to be 4-12, 3-13 when our team's better than it was last year? Because Beckham's not here. Olivier Vernon sucked. Landon Collins sucked.
11 games.
Right, and Landon Collins sucked. Okay.
Yeah.
So Lorenzo Carter going to do everything Olivier Vernon did. Jabril Peppers. If he gets an interception, he had a better damn year than Landon Collins did. So how are we worse? Brought in Marcus Golden.
I'll say this about the defense. The secondary is going to be better. I don't even think that's debatable. The secondary is going to be better. The pass rush, we'll see. The pass rush can't be worse. We had 9 sacks in the first 8 games.
It's horrible.
So the pass rush can't be worse. I don't care about names. I care about results. The pass rush was non-existent last year.
Chemistry, man. Chemistry means a lot. This team is building chemistry.
The last 8 games last year, they looked like a different team.
Yeah, they were 4-4, and we blew 3 games they should have won. Should have been 7-1 in those last 8 games. Okay,
against very good teams.
Colts were fighting for their life. We blew that game. Blew a 19-3 lead against the Eagles.
Eagles fighting for their life.
63-yard field goal beat us in Carolina when Cam Newton spiked the ball on 4th down. Okay, so shouldn't have lost that one either. And then, of course, the Cowboys fans are like, somebody told me in one of my videos, we slaughtered you the last week of the season. I said, look up the word slaughtered. 1 point isn't slaughtered. He's like, you went against backups. I said, their defense played the whole game. Zeke didn't play. Dak played the whole game. Connor Jarwin did. There's another one. Connor Jarwin destroyed Landon Collins for 3 touchdowns. Guy didn't have a touchdown all year 3 against Landon Collins. Oh, my God. DieHard Giants fan. Brother, wow. Thank you so much, man, for the super chat. I really appreciate that so much. Dilly, man.
Dilly.
I can't wait for football season to start. My prediction is 8-8. And in my opinion, the Giants will win the division next year. What do you guys think our record will be in 2021? I really appreciate the super chat.
2021 is 3 years or 2? Is that the following year or the year after that?
I think he's saying next year. So I think he's...
I mean, it's tough for me to say because I don't know.
Right, free agents, draft.
I don't know who we're going to acquire in free agency. I don't know what injuries we're going to sustain. I don't know what the schedule is going to look like. But I'll just say this: I think next year the Giants have potential to be a competitive football team in the playoff race. I'll say that. That's what I'll say. I mean, when you just look at it and you're unbiased, I don't care what Eagle fans say. When you look at $100 million in cap space and the players that we have, and a third year in both systems, the defense and offense. The Giants are going to be a much better football team next year.
Right. And I want to make sure I finish the old $50 Ulysses S. Grant. Boom! Right there. I really appreciate it. Really, thank you so much. I mean, it definitely didn't have to do it, but you did. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you guys so much. It means the world to me, so thank you. But yeah, the Giants next year, like I said, this year we're going to get better. Offensive line is, like I said, been good. This is as good as it's been in years.
Yeah.
Barkley with a year under his belt. Under Shermer's system for a year. Brought in some veteran guys. Young secondary. Young defense. Dalvin Tomlinson, B.J. Hill, Lorenzo Carter, Dexter Lawrence. $100 million in cap space. And Daniel Jones, I'm going to say this. Ceiling for Daniel Jones. Rich man's Alex Smith. That's what he can be.
I agree with that.
Rich man's Alex Smith.
That's what I've said. That's what I've said. I think he could be slightly better than Alex Smith. And Alex Smith's a very good quarterback. He's underrated. And if you support him with the right parts, you could win with a guy like Alex Smith, as we've seen with Kansas City. I know they didn't win a championship, but Alex Smith's been a very successful
And look at what he was doing with the Skins before he got hurt last year. They were in first place with Alex Smith.
Yeah. So, yeah, I agree with that. I think that's a good comparison.
SpermCell want to know if we give each other a high five.
Did that
no,
work?
other hand. Yeah, other hand. There we go. Man. But, yeah, so... I mean, like I said, I really just think the Giants are moving in the right direction. I think they're trending in the right direction. I think they're building this team from the inside out, and that's what you need to do. I think next year we focus more on the offensive line, and like you said, like you mentioned, when Eli Manning came in here, his rookie season he struggled, but the Giants built that team around Eli Manning's strengths. Okay, they picked up a plexical burst, they had a great offensive line, and they picked up the running game. Now, people want to get on Eli Manning and say he didn't have great stats those years. You got to remember something, and a lot of people don't take this into consideration, especially guys that aren't Giants fans because they don't understand this.
Right.
Kevin Gilbride's system was a 5 to 7 step drop and heave the ball down the field.
Right.
Eli Manning
and the quarterback didn't know what route the receiver was going to run.
Right.
They had 2 or 3 options every time they went out for a route.
Right. So
it was a big play. It was a big play offense, but it wasn't necessarily a high completion.
Right. Type. It was a high risk, high reward offense.
Right.
So his numbers are going to struggle. And ever since McAdoo came in there and they changed it, you notice his completion percentage is way up, right?
Of course.
So I mean, come on, he had his highest completion percentage of his career last year.
Yeah.
You know, so, I mean, they're doing the right thing. By the way, we got 130 people in here. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. If you have not subbed up to the Entertainah Talkin Sports by any chance, please go into the description. Link is there. Click on it. Sub him up. Closing in on 10K. Get this man to 10K. Let's do it.
I appreciate it. And, I'll be there soon. And then I'll be doing a giveaway. I'm looking forward to it. And Baddog's right behind me. We're both going to hit 10K definitely before the season starts. And
let's do it.
Can't wait, man. Can't wait till we both hit it, man. And we're going to get much higher than that. And this show is going to get much bigger. We love doing this.
It's the best.
And it's the best. It's the absolute best. We take questions the last half of the show. We'll probably start taking questions about 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
We're just excited about the Giants. And we know people are going to hate on us. We've won 8 games. Everybody's going to crap down Daniel Jones's throat.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
The ESPN future rankings 31st over the next 3 years is comical.
That's garbage.
It just shows you the bias against the New York Giants.
BSPN.
It's comical. It's absolutely comical. They're not even the 31st worst team this year. Next year and the year after that, they're going to be much better. When you have $23 million coming off of Eli Manning's salary, you're going to have more high draft picks potentially, and you're going to have $100 million in cap space. It's just ridiculous that ESPN.
Dumb.
They should be nowhere near 31st.
No, not even close. That's what I'm saying. How the hell are we? How are people picking us to win 2 games? What games are we going to? Come on. We're not going to beat the Buccaneers. I mean, thank you so much, No Nog, new entry for the super chat. Dilly, I really appreciate it. He says, Baddog said, let him enjoy it. Talking about Eagles fans. All I'm saying is, who's trying to make bets? Well, I don't bet. But thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate a little $5 boom from No Nog No Entry. I'll tell you why I don't bet on YouTube. 2 reasons. Number 1, I don't trust people. I don't trust people in my own circle. I just don't trust them. Number 2, people do not bet correctly on YouTube. Okay? People are like, I'll bet you $20 that the Eagles beat the Giants. Why would I take that? I can go to Vegas and play the money line for that and get 2.5 to 1. So you want to pay me? You want to pay me? I bet $50. You want to pay me $125 for 50? Different story. Philly 500, man. Dilly, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. He says I can't type in the chat because I'm driving. So, well, you should not be typing then, but I'm listening. Great show. One thing I'll always say, and that's the Giants always stink 5-11 season. He'll be on my channel Friday night celebrating my birthday, by the way.
Well, happy birthday, man.
Yeah, thank you. I turned 43. Woo! Big numbers. Big number. I'd be long retired from the NFL at this age. But I really appreciate it. Super chat. We'll find out how. Boom! From. Hey, how you doing, King Ding back here?
Hey, how you doing, Philly 500?
I love you, Philly 500, but the Giants are doing better than 5-11. They're going to do better than 5-11.
I agree. I got them at 7-9, 8-8. But if they go 5-11, like we said, it's not the end of the world because it's looking bright after this year.
I think so too. I love how, you know.
I'm never going to root for them to go 5-11. You can make an argument. Long term, it might be better if they go 5-11.
Yeah.
Get a higher draft pick.
I love my chat. Listen. This is 43, not 34. You're only 27. You don't look 43. You guys making me feel so good.
I always say he doesn't look a day over 12.
I had the same shadow when I was 12. Really a mess. Kids in 6th grade were so jealous. I really did. I had a mustache.
You were like Homer Simpson. You would shave and pop right back up.
I am right now. That shit never goes away.
Yeah, me too.
Me too. I hate it. Well, it's part of being Italiano. You get the struggle.
I do. I get the chestnut too.
Yeah. I don't have the chestnut. That's the Irish part of me, but yeah.
I see Pumpkin's in the chat.
Pumpkin is, you gotta love Pumpkin. Pumpkin is my man. Pumpkin's been with me since the beginning. And that was love. He always has my back in the chat. Pumpkin's always ruining the the haters. Pumpkin's always got my back. Always appreciate that. Always. Rough Dog is in the house. Inside joke. What's up, Rough Dog? How you doing? Rough Dog. It's an inside joke. But what's going on? LVE 74 in top 100. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
LVE should have been top 50, in my opinion.
He's arguing. Probably top, 3 middle linebacker in the sport?
I think he's awesome. I think he's great, man. But yeah, we can go to the chat now. I mean, we're 35 minutes.
Let's go to the chat. Ask your questions, guys. We'll answer them. We'll be here for a little bit. Go ahead and ask those questions.
I was going to say, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead.
I was going to say, there's a great question from Andrew Mossberg. And this is a great question. He says, why do Panthers fans hate Getty so much? He built the Super Bowl team. I don't get the hate because he let Norman go. I say the same thing. He took a 6-10 team and made him a 15-1 team 2 years later.
And what Panther fans say when you talk to him is that he had very little to do with that, but I don't understand that. I mean, like you said, it wasn't the next year; it was 2 years, so he had to have something to do with that. Yeah, I don't get it. And you said it earlier. You said it last week. He doesn't like to spend money on the secondary. No, he doesn't. He likes to draft. He likes to find him in the draft.
Baddog and the Entertainah, can we have a debate on the Giants-Eagles? It would be cool. There's nothing to debate right now. You guys are better than we are. I don't debate that.
Who asked that? And what was the question?
The Phillies ace. He said, when can we have a debate on the Giants-Eagles? No debate this year.
Yeah,
next year
I'll
debate it.
Let's debate when the Giants get better. Right now, because we know what's going to happen. If we debate Lloyd Brunson or one of these Eagles YouTubers, they're just going to say, you guys suck. Okay, you win the debate.
There's no debate.
Yeah, it's much easier to debate when you have a better football team.
Wait till 2020. I'll debate you in 2020. Next year we'll debate you.
Yeah, we'll debate them in 2020.
We'll debate you in 2020. Goat Hopkins says all about the Texans. Hey, the Texans were my pick to go to the Super Bowl last year.
The only thing I worry about with the Texans is the division they play in. That is a very tough division. That's a tough division. That is a very tough division. Bobby says, did you get your tickets yet for the Fame yet? Huh? Bobby's been drinking with.
Maybe a Seahawk might have something to do with that. Slick Nick says, can my Jets steal Jalen Ramsey for the Jags? I don't know where your cap space is, but you probably could if you want that guy in your team. NYG, yes, training camp did start today. He didn't build Carolina team. They already had Thomas Davis, Luke Kuechly, Cam Newton, Jonathan Stewart. He contributed a little bit, but didn't build that team. But they were also 6-10 with those guys, Handsome Flea. They were 6-10 with that squad. Yeah. He did get Christian McCaffrey. That was a pretty good pick.
He drafted Darrell Williams. He was a very good tackle for them.
Pretty good stuff.
Let's see. Are you concerned with Chad? The Darius Slayton injury is not serious at all, from what we've heard. And thank you for tuning in, Chad. By the way, great subscriber, both of ours.
Yeah, he is. Poppy Cholo Chad, another inside joke. You guys think Saquon Barkley can make Saquon Barkley a great cannoli? Yes, Saquon Barkley can be Italian any day. Honorary Italian.
He can be whatever he wants.
Honorary Italian. People forget that the Giants became bad ever since Gettleman left the Panthers. No, the Giants were bad long before Gettleman got here. Yeah. Long before we were 3-13 the year before he got here. We were 3-13. How did he make us worse? We improved last year with him as the GM.
7 years of bad drafts. We say it all the time. Can't be fixed overnight.
Yeah, 7 years of bad drafts and bad contracts.
Right. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Oh, did you get your tickets to the game yet? No, I'm waiting for my tickets for the. I'll wait for them to go on StubHub and I'll grab them.
Yeah. We're gonna look into it, get it situated. Brar said, I got an extra ticket for training camp for Saturday. Saturday I work, unfortunately. I'd have to go Sunday or Monday. Those are my days off.
Who's your Bavith says, who's your friend on your left? That's the Entertainah. That's my man, the Entertainah. All 5'2" of them. That's for Bavith. He thinks you're short.
I know. Bavith seems to insist that I'm a midget. I'm 5'10.5", I swear.
Why do you guys think Daniel Jones, who both you guys claim as ceiling? No, I said a ceiling of a rich man's Alex Smith, will lead you to a playoff run? Who knows if he even hits the ceiling? I don't get it. Why not? I don't know what you don't get. His ceiling is a rich man's Alex Smith. Alex Smith led the 49ers to a playoff victory, right? He led him to the NFC Championship game, correct?
We beat him.
Right, we beat him. Okay. Yeah. He led Kansas City to the playoffs. A rich man's Alex Smith means he's better than Alex Smith.
Let's be fair, Baddog, and we're honest Giants fans. Alex Smith was arguably a muff punt away from going to the Super Bowl.
It's true.
Let's be fair.
It's true.
So, Alex Smith has a winning quarterback.
Yeah, it's true. And he was 6-4 with the Redskins before he got hurt. The Redskins were in first place before he got hurt. So it's not like Alex Smith is a bad the guy was the number 1 overall pick in the 2005 draft. It's not like he was a bad quarterback. He was a very good quarterback. Didn't turn the ball over. He was mobile. He did a lot of good things. He's he's a guy that's smart with the ball. That's going to be Daniel Jones, and he can be better than Alex Smith. That's why I say he's a rich man's Alex Smith, where I say Dak Prescott is a poor man's Alex Smith. That's what I've called him.
I would say Daniel Jones' basement is Tannehill. And we hope he's better than Tannehill.
Well, Gay's our head coach, so he coaches the other team in our stadium.
Right. But I would say, slightly better than Alex Smith would be his ceiling.
Yeah. Alex Smith, how do you know he even hits the ceiling? We don't know. But that's what we're saying. That is his ceiling. How do you know he doesn't hit it? How do you know we don't know?
There's no way knowing. Yeah, you got the Giants have to surround him with the right pieces.
Yeah. Savage Boz, Dilly, thanks so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. A little $2 boom! He says, Jets and Giants, hoping to meet you guys there. We're going to do the show from there. We gotta set it up. There's going to be a big Giants contingent from my brother-in-law is coming with me. And as far as I know, Meet the Mets is going to be there. But a lot of the New York Giants Mafia back in the day, my trash-talking brothers, a lot of them are going to be there. My man, New York Giant Pride, one of my favorite video makers of all time, I think he's going to the game. I can't wait. It's just going to be freaking awesome. It's going to be It's going to be great. It'll be great. I met Pride a long time ago. It'll be a lot of fun.
Can't wait for that. Hopefully the game means something. Hopefully we're playing good.
Yeah, hopefully.
Do you think Daniel Jones can gain muscle?
Yes, absolutely. He's young. If I can gain muscle in my late 30s, well, that's when I started to. I'm in my 40s now. But if I can do it at 38, there's no reason he can't do it at 23 or 22, whatever he is.
Yeah, you hear that. Some people worry about his body frame, but
he's fine.
I'm not worried about it. Not right now.
He is fine. By the way, we got 160 people in here, guys. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. If you happen to be new to my channel, please make sure you hit that like, guys. Hit the like. It helps out the stream. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you go into the description. Sub up my man, the Entertainah Talking Sports. The beautiful man on my right or left or wherever he is.
I think I'm on the left.
Closing in on 10,000. Make sure you sub him up, guys. Thank you so much. Carlos, thank you so much for the super chat. Dilly, really appreciate it. Giants Patriots prediction. He says, LOL, we are getting smacked. Little $2 boom! Don't think we get smacked. Don't think we win the game. I think it's close. Yeah. I think we come about a field goal short.
We always seem to play the Patriots tough, and I agree with you. I think we lose, but it's a close game.
Of course, that was with Coughlin. We always played them tough.
Good point. Very good.
This is Shermer.
Very good.
Coughlin always made it close.
Yes, he did.
Cruise on. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. You're the man, brother. Dilly. He says, I'm scared to say anything negative about Eli. Lolly Mack is in the chat. She loves her Eli. Lolly Mack brings the Ducks, the Eli's, Lolly Mack just loves her Giants.
She really is
she loves her Giants. And I really appreciate the super chat. Pow! Right there from Cruise on 26. Really appreciate that. But yeah, Lolly Mack is great. I've known Lolly for a few years on here, and yeah, she's just a diehard Giants fan. She don't take no crap from anybody. She'll let you have it. Don't just because she's a female, don't let her fool you, man. She will slap you up if you get out of line with the New York Giants. Trust me, I've seen her. I've seen her comment. She can bring it.
She always brings the Ducks. That's the one thing I always notice about Lolly. I absolutely love that she brings the Ducks. Always brings the Ducks to the chat. Yep, and loves Daniel Jones.
Ducks. Hey, I love Daniel Jones now too. It's kind of funny when I did that. What the video was it? Oh God, I forgot what the hell video I did.
You did that he was going to be better than
not the one today. The one,
Dwayne Haskins?
No, not any of the ones where he's better than. Oh God, what was I talking about? The receiver. I don't even remember. But when I went back and I had my draft reaction behind me, when I actually went back and watched that video to put that in there, I laughed so hard. I was like, I should have done a reaction video than me reacting to my draft video because it was funny. I laughed so hard. I'm like, oh my God, I'm a nut. But
we were not happy. We were not happy on draft night.
But I'm just,
hopefully Daniel Jones makes us look stupid. That's what we always say.
Listen, I've already come around. He's my guy. I've already come around on it. I love the film. I love the tape on this kid. And just rave reviews. And again, you're not really going to say that they're bad. But listen, I'm going to tell you right now, when I look at Dwayne Haskins and OTAs and minicamp, there was mixed reviews on Haskins. There's no mixed reviews on Daniel Jones. They say his arm strength is stronger than they believe. And when Pat Shurmur says there's nothing this kid can't do, I love it. He's mobile, he's accurate, and again, the things I saw, the things I read about him in college, against the blitz, 5th best in the country, one of the best deep ball accuracies in the country, with accountants and engineers that he was throwing to. I mean, come on. Carlos, thank you so much for the super chat. Dilly, I really appreciate it, man. A little $2 boom right there. He says that Giant Patriot game could be the highest rated Thursday Night Football. I don't know about that.
Depends on the Giants are playing. It depends on, and I'll tell you this.
But he's right. Because that's Eli Brady.
There's two ways it could be really highly rated. The Giants could either be like 4-1, or they could be 0-5, and Daniel Jones could be making his debut.
This is true, but also, this is. I mean, if Daniel Jones isn't in there, if the Giants are say 3-2 at this point, what do you play in week 6?
Yeah, 6 games.
So if we're 3-2, 4-1, so even 2-3, this will probably be the last time we see Eli Manning against Tom Brady. So he's right. That probably will be a big rating for that reason. All the history between the two quarterbacks. That it's probably the last 2 times. It's probably the last time they match up, unless we meet in the Super Bowl, which it probably is not going to happen.
I think this is Eli's last year as a Giant. So
it is, yeah.
I think that's the only way.
Yep.
Daniel Jones better than Brett Favre? I'm not going to say that.
No, he'll throw less interceptions than Brett Favre in his career. I'll go out on a limb and say that. He's not throwing that many interceptions.
Let's see what we got here. Here's an honest question. Does license plate guy actually work for the Giants? No, he's just a fan, to my knowledge, to a column.
I don't know. Maybe we'll meet him at the Jets-Giants game.
Yeah, I don't think he works for them, though. I just think he's a diehard fan. Yeah. Much like Fireman Ed for the Jets. Let's see what we got here. I don't know why, but New York teams looks better in all caps. I don't know what that means. Who do you guys think the Eagles... What? Why do you guys think the Eagles won't win at least 10 games? They definitely could win 10
I didn't say they're not going to win 10 games. I just think Dallas is going to win 11. I think the Eagles are 10-6. I think Dallas is 11-5. That's all.
Yeah, I think the Eagles are a 9 or 10 win team this year.
Yeah, I never said the Eagles are going to be bad. I just have Dallas winning the division. I don't buy the 14-2 crap from a lot of people saying that.
No, we're going to find out, but I'd be shocked if they're a 14-2 or 13-3 or 12-14.
Yeah. I don't know. What was it? I just follow-up. Playoff run in 2021 with no team chemistry. Why wouldn't we have team chemistry in 2021? Playoff run with Pat Shurmur as your head coach. Why not? Wasn't he the coordinator on the Vikings? Made Case Keenum a Pro Bowl quarterback? Nick
Foles had the third greatest QB rating in the history of football under him.
Yeah, I don't understand. Playoff run with the Eagles and Dallas in the division. They're taking a step back by 2021.
Yeah, they are.
The Eagles are in cap trouble. They don't want to believe me, but they're in cap trouble. Sorry.
Yeah, they are. You can
11 players take up almost 75% of their cap. You're not winning like that.
I think the Eagles have a 2-year window. I think they have this year and next year, and then I think they're going to feel the wrath of those salaries.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I know y'all think Howie Roseman is a whiz. All he's doing is delaying it. Yeah,
right.
That's it. I don't know. How many games do you guys think Daniel Jones will play this year? It's hard to say. We start off bad. He could play as many as 10.
Yeah.
We start off good. He could play as little as none.
I'll say, unless they're a playoff team, he's playing at least one game. But if I had to guess, I'm going to stick to what I've said from the beginning, 5 games. I think he plays after the bye. He plays the last 5 games.
Yeah. Perry Max says, do you think DeAndre Baker keeps his no touchdown streak alive in the NFL? I wish.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that.
No way. I mean, in the NFL, you're going up against
he's going to give up some touchdowns. He's a rookie.
You're going up against a great quarterback and a great wide receiver almost every week. Yeah. It's not like college where you're playing no-name teams for half your schedule.
Yeah. And these quarterbacks throw dimes. So, he's going to give up he's going to give up a few. But as long as he learns and he gets better, that's all you can ask from a rookie. It'd be great if he could come out there and just really be just amazing and shut everybody down. But you don't expect that as a rookie. But he
I
definitely has a
started
very high
watching,
ceiling.
I'm doing a film review on DeAndre Baker. I started watching film on him. I'll tell you, man, that guy is physical.
Yeah, he's
he
fierce.
will beat you up at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes he will get beat for a big play because of that, but he is a physical cornerback.
Yeah, and you need that.
Yeah.
And he's confident. You need that too. But I love, don't give them a free release off the line. Jam their ass. Make them earn it. Make them earn it.
I love him.
DieHardGiantsFan says Barkley will be a beast this season. I agree. You saw my
I think
video.
He's gonna be a beast every season.
I think he's leading the league in rushing this year.
Yeah.
I came out right out and said it. I think he's leading rushing. Mike, I didn't see your comment. I'm sorry. There's over 150 people, and their comments are moving pretty quick, so I didn't see it. If you spend $100 million on free agency, why would you have team chemistry? Because you only have to have a couple guys. You're not going to spend $100 million on 12 guys. You're going to spend $100.
Well, first off, let's look at this. It's not going to be a team full of free agents. Jabril Peppers is still going to be. Their whole secondary is still going to be here, outside of maybe one safety.
So's their front seven, pretty much.
Their whole front, they're going to have one or two impact players on the defense, and their offensive line. They'll probably have one offensive lineman. Obviously, Solder's still going to be here. Obviously, Hernandez is still going to be here.
Zeitler will probably still be here.
They could hit a center and a tackle, possibly, in the draft and free agency.
Right.
Barkley's still here. Tate's still here next year. Shepard's still here next year. Ingram's might not be, but probably still here next year. They're going to have most of the same pieces, but they're going to add in my opinion, they're going to add a big-time impact pass rusher. They're going to add an impact offensive lineman, and possibly an impact middle linebacker.
Completely agree. Are they allowed to get physical tomorrow or just putting on the pads? I don't know how physical they can be in training camp anymore. It's why I always say it's why a lot of guys get hurt, because you're not allowed to really hit in training camp. But, I mean, they're I don't really know what they're doing in practice tomorrow. I honestly don't. I just know they put the pads on.
They're not going to get very physical the first day of practice.
Who do you think? Last Jedi says, who do you think will impress the most in the preseason? Daniel Jones.
I hope so. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. One other problem the Giants have is Pat Shermer. He stinks. I didn't care for him in Philly. Not impressed with him in New York. Philly 500. I'm going to disagree with that. And I'm not saying Pat Shermer is great.
He's had one season here.
Yeah, he's had one season here. He had a lot of success with Case Keenum. Nobody could deny that. He turned Case Keenum, who was a career journeyman, into a Pro Bowl quarterback. Yeah. And that quarterback led them. And he was attributed with most of the credit for that, which is why he got the Giants head coaching job. And Pat Shermer, I think... Now, he coached horribly against the Eagles, that second game against the Eagles.
Run Barkley.
Yeah, horribly. And Pat Shermer definitely had his hiccups. But one thing I'll say about Pat Shermer, I thought he handled the media great. I thought he handled Beckham very well, much better than McAdoo ever did. And I do think that second half of the season, you saw the turning of his offense. The play action started to work a lot better. The running game started to work a lot better. So I'm going to reserve judgment on Shermer for at least 2 years.
And the one thing I'm going to say about Pat Shermer, the difference between him and McAdoo, you saw in 2017 that team quit. Right. This team was 1-7 before that bye. This team could have easily been 7-1 after the bye. The team never quit on Shermer. The team played hard for that guy. So the fact that they play hard at 1-7 and started making noise in the second half of the season tells you they respect him. That's all you can ask for of a head coach. As a head coach, the Giants were not a good team last year. The Giants have 7 years of bad drafts and bad contracts to overcome. It doesn't happen overnight. Right. It just doesn't.
Rome wasn't built in a day, we always say.
But we're moving in the right direction. People don't want to believe it.
And we're Giants fans. We know the history of this franchise. They're going to give Shermer 3, 4, 5 years. The only reason McAdoo was out so quick is because of how he handled the media, how he handled the Eli Manning situation.
This is all I can say to Eagles fans, the Cowboys fans. Do not, and I'm telling you this right now, because you expect us to suck. Everyone expects us to suck. Don't let us beat you. If we beat the Cowboys week 1, or we beat the Eagles December 9th, that first game, you will hate my guts. I promise. You will hate me more than you already do. I will not let up on you. They call me Baddog for a reason. I will be a freaking pit bull on a poodle with your ass if we beat you. Trust me.
I'm telling you right now, I think we're going to beat the Eagles at least once this year. I think we're going to beat them once this year.
Except for Philly 500, because I freaking love him. It really doesn't matter. It really don't matter what he says.
Yeah, I love Philly 500.
He's going to be on the channel Friday. I can't wait.
He's great. He's great.
He's the freaking man. But, I mean, I get it. We've been a bad team. But that's the thing, guys. We've been a bad team for the last 2 years. But the last 2 years have nothing to do with 2019. They just don't. A lot can happen. Listen. In 2016, the Eagles are 7-9. Carson Wentz looked like he didn't belong in the NFL. He
It's
looked horrible, right?
Yeah.
And the next year you won a Super Bowl. Did anybody come in here in 2017 and go, well, damn, the Eagles look great in 2016? They're going all the way.
The Eagles were being picked to finish 3rd or 4th in the division. Everybody had the Giants and Cowboys.
Cowboys, right. So come on, man. I mean, it changes from year to year, you know? I get that we haven't been good, but I mean, God, you think we're just sitting there spinning around and doing the same thing over and over again? That's the thing. We did that with Jerry Reese. Same thing over and over and over again. I always said, you do the same thing, expect different results. That's the definition of insanity. That was Jerry Reese every year. Dave Gettleman is not doing the same thing every year. He's shipping everybody the hell out of here. It's completely different.
Gettleman's going to do it his way. He's going to build the team the way he wants it to be built. He's getting rid of the prima donnas. He's bringing in good locker room guys. He's fixing both sides of the lines.
Yeah.
And the Giants are getting stronger in the trenches. That's where this team is going to be built.
Yeah, I mean our front three is pretty formidable with Dalvin Tomlinson, B.J. Hill, and Dexter Lawrence. That is a good run stopping, and they're all young. Those guys are all young.
All on rookie contracts.
I mean, this team is going to be good. People don't want to believe it, but I'm telling you right now. And then everyone's like, well, you're already looking forward to 2020. Well, yes. I expect us to be better this year, but we're not competing this year. I'll be surprised.
We're not going to win a Super Bowl this year, and then people are going to pick at Daniel Jones, and I say it all the time. Everybody, the quarterback is the most overrated, and it's the most. They get more credit than they deserve, and more discredit than they deserve. What makes most quarterbacks successful is a good foundation. Period. End of story. When you look at now, there are some quarterbacks that are just complete busts, like Jamarcus Russell,
Ryan Leaf,
but quarterbacks who are set up for good success, most quarterbacks can get the job done. It's just that a lot of times teams don't build the team the right way. I think Gettleman is building the team the right way.
Right. Yeah, I agree with you. The Phillies ace says, if Jones has a mediocre year, how will it affect the 2020 draft? 2020 is not going to have anything to do with Jones. Jones isn't really going to play till 2020. That's going to be his first full season. So 2021, it's still not going to affect. They're not going to get rid of Jones.
No, Jones is here for at least 3 years. At least.
Cruz on 26 says, I really don't care about this year. I just want Daniel Jones, our young team, to show promise. Exactly. I want to see improvement, Cruz on. That's all we're asking. We win. Somehow we win 9 or 10 games, make the playoffs. That is gravy. Okay?
Yeah,
but if we go 8-8 and improve and play these games tough and beat the Cowboys once and beat the Eagles once and beat these teams that we haven't beaten, it's a step in the right direction. And
I want to see this team get back to Giants football.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing.
I mean, obviously I care about the win total, but if they win 6 games, but they get back to that identity where they're jamming the ball down your throat, they're starting to control the clock, they get after the quarterback, and they are competitive in these games, I look at this as a positive step in the right direction. And I think they're going to be able to do that this year. I think they're going to be able to run the football on a lot of teams this year. And I think people are sleeping on the Giants because they don't have the sexy names, because they don't have the quarterbacks who are going to go out there and throw for 450 yards.
Right.
But they do have the foundation of a team that can control the pace of play.
We have the running back that can go out there and rush for 200 yards. Not many teams can say that.
Yeah, the offensive line, they can control the line of scrimmage.
Bobby says, do you think the Giants will pick up the Redskins player they rid of? No. Trey Boston is a better fit for us. I'd rather get the safety than that guy. I can't think of his name either. The guy the Redskins released, their linebacker. That they released.
Yeah. It's escaped me off the top of my head. Kid Boo made a video on it.
Yeah, I can't think of who the hell his name is. By the way, one more time, 160 people in here, guys. Again, thank you so much. Please spike that thumbs up, man. Hit that like. It helps out the stream.
That's what I thought. Mason Forster.
Thank you. And make sure you go into the description, click on the link to the Entertainah Talking Sports. If you haven't subbed him up, please sub up his channel. Closing in on that 10K, man. 10 freaking K. We started this show, he had like 700.
Yeah, it's been a blast doing this show and growing, together on YouTube. It's been love doing the show. Love doing the show.
Best. So I really appreciate it.
If you like the show, next week it's gonna be on my channel.
Right, so you gotta make sure you sub them up. We alternate channels. Then in 2 weeks, we'll start doing alternating back and forth during the week because we're gonna go to 2 shows during the football season. So once preseason starts, we're gonna do this show at the beginning of the week. Then we'll do the show during the preseason game. We'll stream the game. We're not going to do a play-by-play, but obviously we'll react. We'll talk the questions.
We'll watch the game. We'll talk about what Daniel Jones is doing. And,
And so it'll be a long show. Obviously, it'll be 3 hours, but we're going to do that. So definitely you guys aren't going to want to miss it. It'll be freaking awesome.
Oh, it's going to be a blast.
Mike Nixon says, my prediction of Barkley, 1,750 rushing yards and 895 receiving yards, 22 total touchdowns. From your lips to God's ears, as my man Chris would say.
How many rushing yards?
1,750 on the ground, 895 in the air. He gets 2,600
that would be a record, probably.
Be happy.
For scrimmage yards of all time. I don't see that, but I hope.
Yeah.
I think he's going to have more rushing yards this year and less receiving yards. That's my prediction. I
hope so.
I think he has about 1,500 on the ground and about 600 to 650 in the air. That's my prediction.
Like you said, I think you said this last week, I'd much rather him take 30 less receptions to get 30 more carries.
Yeah.
I want him to get 300 carries this year.
I want to jam the ball down. He had 261 carries last year. I want him to have 300 carries this year. And I want Gallman more involved, too. I want them to run the ball a lot more than they did last year.
That's something I was reading, and I don't remember the guy that I was reading this from. He was projecting the Giants lineup. He thinks that Gallman's the odd man out. He said Paul Perkins has a better chance because Gallman fumbled like 5 times in 170 carries or 220 carries. Like once every 42 times he fumbled, and they said that's not going to work.
So don't forget we brought in Smith.
Yeah. Well, Rod Smith will make the team. But I think he was saying that he's actually predicting Paul Perkins over Wayne Gallman, which I'm surprised. But Gallman does fumble a lot, and you can't have that.
Yeah.
Paul Perkins was good when he was healthy.
Whoever the backup is, I want them to get more carries this year. Yeah,
we got to run the ball more. I think we will. I think that's why we went out and got Remmers. I think that's why we went out and traded for Zeitler. And, again, Jalapeno is going to be healthy. So that whole from the center to the right side is completely different this year. Completely different. Completely upgraded. Every position upgraded. And the left side did really well.
Upgraded because they're playing together for another year.
Yeah, I was going to say they did really well at the end of last year. So Barkley's poised to have a monster season. He really is.
Gonna have a big year.
Do you guys think the Eagles will trade Jordan Howard? No. What are they going to get for him? They traded a fifth. They traded a 5th round pick. What are they going to get back from him? They're going to get.
Well, according to Brunson, they might get 3 first.
Well, Well, I mean, if you get 3 first for a top 5 running back, I guess it makes sense.
They might get 3 first for him. What's going on, Arthur? Thank you for tuning into the stream,
Arthur.
And we all enjoy talking football. Eagles got a top 5 head coach, top 5 offense on paper. Well, yeah, you could certainly say you got a top 5 head coach. He's been great for you guys. Top 5, borderline to me, top 5 offense.
And best front 7 in football. What are you talking about? You think your front 7 is better than the Jags?
How about the Cowboys front 7?
I was going to say, you think it's better than the Cowboys? Who is great? Fletcher Cox? Who else you got? Brandon Graham?
I think the Cowboys have a better front 7.
I do too.
I think the Cowboys have a better front 7.
In top 5 offense with what? Nelson Aguilar and Deshaun Jackson? Jordan Howard and Miles Sanders? I don't see a top.
They got Ertz and they got Ertz. They got Ertz and they got Jeffrey.
Wait a minute. They added Darren Sproles. That'll make it. Well, how do you know Wentz is going to stay healthy? The guy hasn't gotten through the last 2 years. I mean, what if he goes down? That's not a top 5 offense.
Yeah.
Questionably a top 5. We'll give you that. Questionable.
Yeah.
It's questionable.
They could be.
But there's a lot has to go right for them to be a top 5. It has to. Carson Wentz was 5-6 as a starter last year. It has to go right for you guys, and they got to protect him. The offensive line gave up a lot of quarterback hits last year.
Yeah.
You know.
Throw y'all smoking crack. The Eagles are the best team in the league, bro. We'll see, Maverick. We're gonna find out.
God, what is wrong with you guys?
You know what? I'm gonna sit back and just say, you know what? I've gotten to the point now. You guys are right. Eagles are gonna go 19-0. Giants are gonna go 0-16.
There you go. Perfect. Yep.
19-0 for the Eagles, 0-16 for the Giants.
Cowboys swept them last year, but that guess that don't matter. It only matters when it's 2006 or 2017 and the Eagles beat them 37-9. That matters, but last year don't. I give up. You're right. So, just don't even play the season. Just give the Eagles the Lombardi. Don't even play it out.
It's over.
Good Lord.
19.
What the hell is going on out? What the hell is going on out there? Jesus. Eagle fans loving it right now.
Julian Love's ceiling is Xavier. I like Julian Love a lot. I think he's going to be one of he's going to be a really good slot corner for this team, and he has the ability to play safety next year potentially. We talked about that too.
Steele in the fourth, second round talent we got in the 4th round. Sam Beal first round talent we got in the 3rd round. Grant Haley played really well last year too.
We got a lot of
good secondary guys.
A lot of depth in the secondary.
You guys remember the Panthers game last year? Of course, I mentioned it earlier. I think I mentioned it every week, Nathan. I think I mentioned that Panthers game every week. Thank you for dropping that link in there, DieHardGiantsFan. Assume up to Tana and follow him on Twitter. You can also follow me on the Twitters. I don't have my Twitter. Actually, I think my Twitter link is in my description way down at the bottom, but you can definitely find that. Alex Preston, biggest hater alive. There's a lot of haters in here, bro. It's all good. I love it anyway. I think it's fun. I think it's part of the fun of sports. Is the trash
Alex
talking.
Preston says, I'm guessing he's an Eagle fan. He says, you guys think you're getting everybody. You realize extensions happen when... and I'm not saying Alex does this. That's ironic coming from an Eagles fan.
There's a troll in
here.
here.
Every Eagles YouTube... Not every Eagles YouTube, but a lot of Eagles YouTubers... say they're getting guys that you guys never have any chance of getting. And we're not saying we're going to get those guys. We're saying we have the possibility, and it may not be those names. We're going to bring in impact players at spots where we have problems next year. It's just inevitable. With $100 million potentially in cap space, the Giants are going to fill holes. Maybe it won't be Bobby Wagner. Maybe it'll be somebody else. But they're going to fill holes with very good players.
They will, absolutely. They're going to have they're going to have a ton of Maverick, again, no, you're right. They're not. The Eagles are the best team ever. This is going to be the greatest team in the history of football. This is going to be better than the 78 Steelers, the 89 Niners, the 91 Skins. When they talk of history, the 2019 Eagles will be unrivaled. Okay?
Yeah.
Does that make you happy?
I think they're going to go 38-0 over the next 2 years.
Adam Gase face. Oh, God. Oh, man. Baddog, you said the best thing, it's do or die for the Eagles. I said boom or bust, not do or die.
I think it's
but he agrees with me. He agrees with me. Yes, it is. It's boom or bust.
I think the ceiling is 19-0, and I think the floor is 19-0. I think Eagles are a 19-0 football team. They could have 53 injuries. Doesn't matter.
I actually think the ceiling is 23-0 because they're going to win all 4 preseason games.
They're going to win all 4 preseason.
So 23-0.
Yeah, I agree.
They're going to be like the Alabama of the NFL.
I can't
16 years in a row.
Where they're lower than like 4th or 5th, but that's ridiculous. They should be first in every power rank.
I mean, without a doubt. I mean, every position is the greatest in the history of like their linebacker is better than Lawrence Taylor. Pass rusher better than Reggie White. You know, better than Rice, better than Barry Sanders. Everybody. It's incredible.
They're the best. They're the best.
Oh, Jesus
they're the best.
Jesus, help me. You gotta love Eagles fans. You got it. You just gotta love them.
Oh, I love them.
Gotta love them.
They're great.
They are the best.
We're just playing with them a little bit.
Of course. I mean, listen. That, like I said, that's the fun of football. You talk a little friendly trash. It's all good. I mean, come on. You just don't want to talk trash to me because I'll wipe the floor with you. That's facts. We got 170 people in here, guys. You are the best. Again, thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Really appreciate it. We'll go for maybe another, I don't know, half hour or so.
Yeah, spike the like, join the channel, ring the bell. Thank you guys for being here. We do this every week.
Yes, and again, we'll be on the Entertainah's show, we'll be on his channel. The show will be on his channel next week, is what I'm trying to say. So make sure you go in the description, sub him up. Let's get him to 10 freaking K, man.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
Do it.
Can't wait for the season, man. Yeah, oh God, you're telling us, man. We've been waiting since about week 8 last year for the. Well, no, really like week 6 last year for the season. So, we cannot wait for the season. Hopefully, for once, and they have the opportunity this year. The Giants have a weak schedule early on outside of that Cowboy game. Yep. They have an opportunity this year to at least be competitive midway through the year.
Yes, they do.
So they have the Bucs, they have the Bills. The Bills are improved, but they're at home. The Redskins at home. So the Giants have an opportunity to maybe get off to a decent start, and at least we'll play some meaningful football in the second half, hopefully.
Saw the Phillies ace. John Letourneau says, love you guys. You're right back at you, brother. You know that.
Oh,
you're the man. He is the man. He's man. Just for him. Stella! There is. I mean, I got a lot of great Philly fans. Great Philly fans and Dallas fans. This just makes it fun. Like I said, it's just friendly.
Alex said weak schedule. You got New England week 6. Yes, but when you look at our schedule, Cowboys tough. Then we play week 2. We play the Bills at home. We play the Redskins at home. We play at the Bucs. We play the Vikings at home. Then we play the Patriots. Then we play the Cardinals at home. They're coming across the country with Kyler Murray, rookie quarterback. So 4 out of their first 7 games are very winnable. Not saying that they're not winnable for the other teams. We're not saying the Giants are a 19-0 team like the Eagles. I would never say that. But but I think it's not crazy to think the Giants could start 4-3 their first 7 games.
Yeah. They're not
The
19.
Eagles will be 7-0.
They might be 8-0 through the first. They might beat a team so bad that they get 2 wins for it.
Do you think this year the NFL might create a mercy rule for the Eagles?
They could. I mean, they
might
just
be beating teams by like 70 points, and the people will be like, "We got to get home and beat the traffic."
Right. It could be like Alabama against the Citadel. It really could. It could be something like that. It might be an embarrassment of riches.
They might institute the mercy rule this year. I think it's very possible.
They might. Yeah, you gotta love it. Yeah, I forgot. Somebody said, "What's your floor and ceiling?" Oh, it's West Coast. It's one of my favorite haters. He says he has the floor 2 wins for the Giants and the ceiling 7 wins. Well, I think the floor is 5 wins. I think the ceiling is 9. That's honestly.
The floor is 0 wins, and I think the ceiling is 0 wins.
Oh man, it's pretty.
Don't just mess with me. I think the Giants are a 7-win team this year. I say 7-9. 7-9.
Yeah. I just told you. I just saw someone said I got $100 to make the. I don't bet. I just told you I don't bet on YouTube. I don't do that. I don't. Don't ever ask me to bet. I do not bet on YouTube. It does not. I do not bet monetary values on YouTube. Doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I don't do it. That's just not me. I just don't bet on YouTube. I don't. I refuse to bet on YouTube.
No, you bet in person. You bet
in person. I bet it with Vegas. That's how I do it. Eagles winning the bye week. Yes, the Eagles are winning the bye week.
Oh, yeah.
Plunkett says, yes.
They're going to be the first team ever to win the bye week. Yeah, they'll go 20-0. What am I talking about? They're going to go 20-0.
The Phillies ace says, Chris, if the Giants beat the Cowboys, will you do a post game with no shirt on drinking Stella?
I got to get in a little bit better shape to do that. But no, I don't think I'll do that. I don't think.
If we win the Super Bowl, we may do this show shirtless. So nobody wants to see that. So we're always going to root against the Giants. Baddog, can you roast my Niners, please? I don't really need to roast your Niners. You roast yourself. You gave Jimmy Garoppolo $27 million a year on 5 games. I mean, that says it all. You roasted yourself, is what happened.
Yeah. They paid him over $5 million a start.
It's not bad. It's pretty good. It's good GM right there. It's 5 games. Let's give him $27 million a year.
I will say, I do think the 49ers, if I'm being completely honest, could be pretty
sleeper.
Good.
They are a sleeper.
Yeah, they are a sleeper.
Yep. I love Matt Breida, George Kittle. They got good players in San Francisco. I actually think San Francisco can make a run at it. At the division.
The defense is night and day. Yep. With Bosa and D Ford. Night and day.
Oh God, yeah. Yep. Yeah. They improved a lot. They're going to be formidable. They're going to be a very good team, without a doubt. Yeah. Giants floor, ceiling, Eagles floor 24. Got to count the bye week. So ceiling 24 and floor 24 for the Eagles.
I agree with that. Over the next 10 years, the Eagles will win 190 games and lose 0. They will go 19-0 every year for the next 10 years.
Billy Fireworks says, yes, my Eagles are finally getting respect. Well, we just gave up. I mean, you just beat us into the floor. We can't argue it anymore. We're trying. Yeah. It's like trying to hold back a train. It just isn't going to happen. Eventually, you're going to get run over. And that's just what happened. The Eagles are like the train. You can't stop them.
They're unbeatable.
They're just unbeatable, yeah.
They're unbeatable.
It's just, it's crazy. I'm an overrated analyst, Kenneth Joseph. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you get on YouTube and you make some videos and we'll critique your stuff? It's real easy to come on here and critique when you don't make a damn video, but why don't you come on and show us how much you know? I would love to see it. I love
when you get people that like to say things like that. Yeah, maybe we are. You come on here and show us how good you are.
Exactly. Just cam up. It's easy. You get a camera, you record it, you upload it. Piece of cake. If I can do it, anybody can. Yeah. So, hey, show us what you got.
You don't even know how to work a phone.
Right. I mean, God, show us how good you are. And then maybe I'll just say, oh, damn, he's really good. Doubt it.
I mean, all you got to do for Eagles fans to think you're a great analyst, the Eagles are going 19-0, and you guys have the top 3 player at every position on your roster. Yeah. So, there you go.
Maverick says, I won't be laughing to come. I'll laugh all year. This is something that I don't think you people understand. And I'm going to tell you this right now, okay? I don't care if we're 0-16 or 16-0. I don't care. I love the Giants the same, no matter what. I followed this team. This will be my 36th year watching the Giants. I have seen my team win more Super Bowls than 98% of people have seen their team win Super Bowls on YouTube. Okay, I was there for 86. I was there for 90, 07, and 11. I've seen 4 championships. Nothing you say to me is going to hurt me. I've heard it all. The team stinks right now. I can get on board with that. We haven't been good. We are getting better, but we haven't been good. But I've seen a ton of freaking glory. You guys have won one damn Super Bowl.
I say it all the time. I was born in 1985. Since I've been alive, there's only been one team that won more Super Bowls. That's the New England Patriots. So I'll take what I've gotten, and I like the direction of this team. Right. Period. End of story.
So it's that simple.
The team's getting stronger where it matters. They're getting stronger in the trenches. They got a young quarterback. They got a young running back. They got a young secondary. I like a lot of things the Giants have done, and we'll see you guys in a couple of years. We'll see what happens.
Tommy Lee says, "Can the Knicks win more than 10 games next season?"
I'll tell you.
I think they can. I think they can. The Knicks might make the playoffs.
I think I'm more optimistic than most people about the Knicks this year. I'm not saying an 8 seed, but I think that they're going to win at least 30 games this year. I like a lot of their free agent acquisitions.
I think they can win more than 30. But that's a show for you guys. You want to talk Knicks? Got the Entertainah and Nothing But Knicks. Sim, they do a talk. They do a show just like this. They just talk about the Knicks. So definitely check that out too.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's funny. I gotta love it. It's just awesome. It's you feel like you're watching. I'm definitely not mad. I'm just telling you facts. I've seen the Giants win 4 Super Bowls. There is nobody in this chat besides Giants fans that's going to tell me they saw their team win 4 Super Bowls, unless you're a Patriots fan. Not telling me that. If you're a Cowboys fan, you'd have to be in your 50s in order to say that.
Right.
So, that's it. Eagles can't say it.
No.
Redskins can't say it.
But they'll be able to say it in 3 years.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe this year they'll beat everybody so bad they'll just give them 3. They'll just cancel the next 3 seasons and just give them the Lombardi. Why not? You were there when we beat the British and declared independence. That's awesome. And even though you've been alive since 1770, you still only saw the Eagles win 1 damn Super Bowl. So what the hell are you talking about?
We're just having fun.
I know. Of course we are.
How you doing, Car? How you doing?
It's all about having fun.
This show got packed tonight. Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah,
hit that like. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell.
Yeah, subscribe, ring the bell, hit that thumbs up. Make sure you go into the description, click on the Entertainah Talkin Sports. Sub him up. By the way, I might as well do it. Why not? Why not plug it one time? You guys want to buy one of these beauties? I got the link to that in here too. These beautiful Baddog shirts. The Baddog ones. You guys can buy one of these, though. Link is in the description. Check it out. Little Baddog merchandizzle. But the link is in the description if you guys want to buy one of those. I think I've won. I'm really out of the bigger sizes again. The bigger sizes sell fast. So I really just have medium and large at the moment, but we are working on getting bigger sizes. But you want one of those beautiful things, link is in the description.
And Fly High, and I like Jake. I think that's Jake Reynolds, right? Fly Lights?
Yeah.
He says,
no. We Fly High. Philly Lights used to be Joe Buck.
Oh, is that what? Okay.
Yeah.
He says, did you see that Kirk Cousins, Kinky Cousins, was ranked ahead of Wentz? Well, I'm going to be fair. You can make an argument he should be. Wentz didn't play. He only played, 10 games, 11 games last year?
Alex Smith, 6-4. Carson Wentz, 5-6.
And he's coming off an injury.
They both got injured.
Let's see him get back healthy. I'm not saying Wentz isn't really good when he's healthy, but let's see him be healthy.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know why Eagle fans have such a problem with Carson Wentz being ranked 96th. I don't get it. He had a losing record as a starter last year, and he was hurt for 5 games.
The list is only based off of last year.
Right.
It's not based off of history.
Right. I don't quite understand.
Yeah.
Barkley will be top 10 on that list.
Should be.
Jordan Howard will be ranked higher.
Who's the most improved player on the Giants this year? Great question. Most improved player on the Giants this year. I am gonna go. I'm gonna go Will Hernandez. I think Will Hernandez is gonna have a really good year for the Giants this year.
I'm gonna go Evan Engram. I think Evan Engram could blow it up this year.
Yeah. Well, it's tough to measure Will Hernandez because he doesn't put up stats. But I think Will Hernandez is going to be a borderline Pro Bowl offensive lineman this year. I think he's going to be really good for the Giants.
I think he could be a Pro Bowl offensive lineman, to be honest with you. A lot of people are projecting him to be top 5 guard in this league.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
He's an animal.
Imagine having both top 5, 2 guards in the top 5.
Hopefully it happens.
Imagine that. Ooh, Lorenzo Carter. Yeah, it's a good one, Mike. Definitely high on Lorenzo Carter. Both of us are very high on Lorenzo Carter. Well, without a doubt.
And Maverick's laughing at the Will Hernandez pick. You keep laughing. Keep laughing.
I don't know what Maverick's laughing at.
Keep laughing, Maverick.
Maverick doesn't even know who Will Hernandez is. He thinks that's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You don't know who that
is. keep laughing. Keep laughing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Who's your guard, anyway? Who's the Eagles' offensive line?
Yeah.
Just
keep laughing. Keep laughing. And next year, you'll know who Will Hernandez is. Believe me. Just keep laughing.
Yeah, you'll definitely know. I mean, you should know anyway. Saquon Barkley tore the shit out of you guys 2 games in a row. I mean, you should know what the hell it is. Too bad we couldn't win either one of them.
That didn't happen, Baddog. Saquon Barkley didn't tear that.
Well, it don't matter. They'll just say
it was a fluke.
They'll just say who won the game. They don't care that Saquon Barkley killed them.
Yeah.
It's all good. Lawan Raid is here. Thank you for raiding the stream, Lawan. Appreciate it.
Lawan in the house.
Sleeper players, Julian Love. I get that Cushman, he could be a sleeper, but most improved means he would have had to been in the league last year to be improved.
Lorenzo Carter, I think, is another good pick, too.
Yeah. Darnell Big Money in the house. Love Darnell Big Money.
Darnell's great.
Yeah, so the Luan raid is happening. Appreciate that, Luan. Thank you so much. Guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. Go into the screen. Go into the description of this stream and click on the link to the Entertainah Talkin Sports, because this show will be on his channel next week, and training camp will have happened for a week. So we'll obviously have a lot to talk about, and then, of course, the week after that, we're going to go to 2 shows a week, and that should be a lot of fun.
Next week's show will be great, and then once we actually have games to talk about, it's going to be really good.
Who the hell is Will Hernandez? You're not a Giants fan, you don't know. Like I said,
I mean, if you're a football fan, how do you not know who Will Hernandez was? He was an early second-round pick last year. He was ranked by most people had him projected to be a top 20 pick in last year's draft.
Well, he's not an Eagle, so it doesn't matter. He doesn't count. There are no players on other teams. Who's Ezekiel Elliott? It doesn't matter. Who's Todd Gurley? I mean, who the hell is that? Who's Pat Mahomes? He's not an Eagle. I mean, Carson Wentz could outperform Pat Mahomes throwing left-handed. That's how good the Eagles are. The Eagles might be so good that Roger Goodell says, you know what, Wentz, you have to throw the opposite hand this year to make it fair.
Who the hell's Will? I mean, he was only, the 34th pick last year? Yeah. Most people said he was a complete steal.
It tells you that they don't watch a draft. That's all.
Yeah. No. But it is what it is.
Oh, nice. Kenneth Joseph says, I'm Terabelli's cousin. Love Terabelli. I hope Terabelli goes to the Jets-Giants game on...
that'd be great. I'd love to meet him.
Yeah, he's awesome. Will I join Team Chris as we go for the 4-peat on trivia? Well, if listen, I told you guys in the chat, you have to have that at a decent hour. I'm up at 6 in the morning. I can't really be up till 2:30 in the morning. It's a little difficult for me. Maybe on a Friday night, not this Friday, but maybe on a Saturday night, something.
Yeah, that's tough for you. Who's Drew Brees? Yes.
It doesn't really matter.
Hernandez isn't a known player, apparently, Jeremy says. If you're a football fan, you should know who Will Hernandez is. I mean, he was ranked one of the top 3 or 4 offensive linemen in last year's draft.
Maverick says he'll root for us week 1. I know you will. We play the Cowboys. Eagles are going to be rooting for the Giants hard week 1. I can tell you that much right now. Who's Tom Brady? Exactly. Who's Tom Brady? Who the hell is he? Who knows who the hell he is? No matter. I mean, they beat him, so he really don't count.
Yeah.
That counts. They beat him. He threw for 503 yards, but that counts. Of course, Eli beating him twice, that doesn't count.
No.
Didn't happen.
Never happened. We went 0-16 that year.
Yeah.
SpermCell.
Yeah, he's the best. What is going on? We don't really have any questions. Just have a lot of
we just had fun with some Eagle people tonight.
Yeah,
it's always fun.
It is.
Well, why does Baddog love hating on you? I mean, you're the Eagles. I mean, shouldn't Giants fans love hating on the Eagles, and Eagles fans should love hating on the Giants? Isn't that how it works?
I was going to say, what, the Eagle fans don't hate on the Giants?
Yeah.
It's just one-sided, right? I just hate on them. They don't hate on me, right? Of course not.
Should we get around and sing Kumbaya before every game?
I only hate on them. They don't say anything negatory about the Giants. Of course, you're going to win 2 games. You suck. Daniel Jones is garbage. Saquon Barkley's not even a top 10 back. Yeah, okay.
What do you think, Daniel? We were asked that earlier about Daniel Jones's ceiling and floor. I said Tannehill is the floor, and we both agreed a little bit better than Alex Smith.
Rich man's Alex Smith is a ceiling. Brian Tannehill's a good comparison for floor.
Because he's kind of a mobile quarterback, similar to an Alex Smith, just not as good.
Right. Yeah. Who's better, Carson Wentz or Carson Wentz? Yes, that's pretty much it. Carson Wentz is better than Carson Wentz. Do I have shirt sizes for thick cannolis? Like I said, at the moment I only have medium and large, but I am getting XL and double XL very soon. Who are the only NHL team to beat the Russian Red Army team? I have no idea. I don't watch the NHL.
And Jeremy asked, do we expect a ring out of Daniel Jones? Yeah, I expect a ring out of any Giants quarterback because this organization knows how to build a football team. And, yeah, I think Daniel Jones, if we surround him with the right parts, can win a Super Bowl. Why not?
I love Philly 500. The Giants always stink. So I'm just going to ask you this, Philly 500. I'll give you 4 years. 86, 90, 2007, 2011. Did they stink those years? I'm just curious.
Yeah, they got lucky.
Did they stink? 86, we were 17-2. Won our last 12 games in a row. Did they stink? No. Did they stink in 2000? Rover Sports is in the house. Rover! Everybody.
I love Rover Sports. Going over there and sub to Rover Sports. Love that.
Got to sub up Rover Sports. He gets the Daniel Jones thing. He was all Gucci with the pick. It's Gucci. All Gucci.
He was the only guy on YouTube. Everybody else is screaming like their heads on fire. We're Gucci. We're good.
Gucci is good. I'm Gucci. I like it. He says, I'm all calm. I like the pick. I'm Gucci. Had Rover on the channel. Loved it. Loved working with Rover. That was awesome.
I heard that he picked the Denver Broncos to go to the Super Bowl. Is that true?
Wow. I don't think he did it on my stream. Maybe he did. I don't remember, but it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
It was Gucci.
It was good. It was Gucci. He's the man. Love Rover. Love him. They always
Josh says we got the Sports Fury in here. He says the Giants stink.
It's funny how a team that stinks whooped your ass last year. That's enough for you.
Let's not forget, that game was a lot closer than it should have been if it wasn't for alligator arms from Odell Beckham.
Oh, he didn't want to. They came to see the show when his show was like this.
Yeah. Let's not forget that.
Yeah. We stink, but we beat you. What's that say about you? We're going to beat you again this year, too, just so you know.
Oh, it's Sean. We did not beat you, Sean.
Well, it's usually Josh. It's Giants.
We should have the last week.
How old is Sean? I'm curious.
I think he's 30.
30. So he was in kindergarten. Were you still in diapers the last time the Cowboys actually did anything? Oh, it's lit. You know football season. This is beautiful. You know football's back.
We're here, Baddog. We're starting to talk some trash now.
This is fun. Now you know we are in football season.
We're ready to go.
Love it.
We're ready to go, baby.
I did not know you made videos, Philly Lights. Oh, yes, I did. You make the highlight videos. I think I've seen it. Lamell Sinclair's in the house.
Lamell Sinclair is the man. Love Lamell Sinclair. Thank you for popping in, buddy.
Gus Alvaro's in the house.
Gus, big Cowboys fan over there.
Yeah, huge. It's beautiful. Which of the four Super Bowl teams is the best to me? Out of the four Super Bowl teams, the 86 Giants.
Gotta go with the 86 team,
yeah. We're the best.
I didn't obviously see that team. I saw the 90, but I was 5 years old, so I don't count that. For me, I mean, the 07 team was better than the 11. We always say the 11 team was a bad football team. They got hot in the playoffs. The 07 team was actually a very good football team.
They were
started off 0-2, and then they won they won 7? They went on a big winning streak there in the middle of the season.
Yeah,
then so that was a good team. The 07 team. The 11 team was not that good of a team. They just got hot at the end.
The 1990 Giants are my favorite, but that team was older. The 86 Giants were still in their prime. So, I mean, when you have a Lawrence Taylor and a Carl Banks and a Harry Carson and a Leonard Marshall and a Joe Morris and a Mark Bavaro and a Bill Parcells and Bill Belichick coach team, I mean, that was the best. Now, the best team I ever saw was the 2008 Giants before Burris shot himself in the leg. That was an incredible team.
Burris, that's the best team I've seen, too, for 12 games. That was the best team.
Trade Jones for Dak right now? Hell no. I would never make that trade. Dak is going to get paid a damn fortune, and Daniel Jones is going to be better than Dak. I already made the damn video on it.
I don't even care if people think Dak's better, which is very fair to say. Dak's an established winner, but you're paying him $30 million more a year. I will take my chances with a $5 million a year quarterback and surround him with the parts with that extra $30 million.
Yes. As far as Mark Holmes goes, he just never got back to me last night about getting on his channel. We'll get it figured out. But every time I email him, he emails me. I don't see it. Then I email him back, and he don't see it. So it's a lot of phone tag going on. And I did see the Yankees won 10-7. I had the game on over there. So, Jared is in here. Okay, Jared Williams. Oh, there he is. Jared. He was over in Joe's McFly stream. What's up, Jared?
Always 170 people here, Baddog. Hit that like, guys. We're only at 109 likes. Math doesn't add up.
Yeah, it doesn't add up. And I mean, I'm not a cap guru, but hey, I know 167 doesn't add up to 109. So spike that like. Please hit that thumbs up.
Come on over to my channel next week, and hopefully we get 3,000 people in there next week. 4,000 the week after that. Let's grow this show.
Blow it up!
We'll be talking trash to Eagle fans all year. We're going to have fun with you guys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we are. And you're going to have fun with us, especially if we stink like Philly 500 says. By the way, I can't wait to have Philly 500 on the channel Friday. Little birthday celebration type thing. You know, we're going to drink Le Fin du Monde. I'm probably going to get I'm probably going to get drunk Friday night. I'm just warning everybody. Probably going to get drunk, dog, Friday night. Philly 500 and I, we're going to talk about a flat moon, fake moon landing, gravity being crap, the Eagles, the Giants, Breaking Bad. Who the hell knows where that goes? But you ain't going to want to miss. It's going to be fun.
It's going to go down the rabbit hole. That's what that's going to go.
Yeah, it is. Anytime you got Philly on the channel, it's about, it's going to end up there. It's going to be hard to get out when we're with the 10% alcohol beer. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Long Island in the building. What's up, King David? How you doing? Long Island in the building. Daniel Jones' floor is Deshaun Watson. That would be awesome.
Omkar's got a Giants question. Who will lead the Giants in receiving yards? How many yards and touchdowns will Eli and Daniel Jones throw? How many? Those are very specific questions, but I'll say I think Shepard leads the team in receiving yards. I think he's going to have right around 1,100. I think the quarterbacks will throw for about 25 to 27 touchdowns because I think they're going to be focused mainly on running the football.
Yeah. Definitely see Stone and Shepard leading both in receptions and yards, but I could see Evan Engram doing the same thing, to be honest.
Engram's going to have a big year.
I think Engram could have a big year. Yes, the Twins did lose. Jared, we won 10-7. Let's get Entertainah and Baddog. I missed it what that said. I missed what Rover said. David Bigelow, thank you. Or I can never say his name. David B, thank you so much for the super chat. Dilly, my man. He says, why are there so many pissed off Jets fans? I don't know. Is there a lot of mad Jets fans? Not in this stream. I haven't seen one Jets fan. But thank you so much for the $2 holla. Boom! I really appreciate that, my man. Thank you so much. I haven't seen any Jets fans in here tonight.
Yeah.
A lot of Eagles fans, though, getting a... You know what's funny? As bad as we've been, trash talking them is always fun. It just never ends.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it this year because I know the Eagles fans are coming because they think they're going to win 19 games.
26. I mean, they're going to win. The training camp counts too, so they're gonna win those games.
Well, they win every day in training.
Never can lose. You know, if we drafted Darnold instead of Aaron Donald instead of Odell, do you think he would have been better the past year? That's a great question. If we drafted Donald instead of Odell, that's a really good question. Because if we drafted Aaron Donald instead of Odell, do you think we would have had a better season last year?
Yeah.
I mean,
Donald was the defensive player of the year last year.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much. Emil, thank you so much for the super chat. Little $1 boom! Really appreciate it, Spunky. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Really appreciate it. By the way, guys, if you haven't done so, check out Spunky as well. Spunky's a great Eagles fan, by the way. So definitely check him out. I love his content. And listen, man, that guy's a long-haul truck driver. My dad used to do that, so much respect to what he does. But he says Baddog is a mad dog because the Giants always stink. I wonder how many. What's the over/under that I hear that this year?
Oh, you're going to hear it every week.
All right.
You're going to hear it every week. Whether we win or lose, you're going to hear it.
You're going to hear it every $2 holla, boom, right there from Spunky. Yeah, I'm going to hear it twice a week, twice a quarter, twice a play.
Yeah.
Who knows? It'll be fun.
You'll hear it every week. You'll hear it every week.
Bob Lazar's outside my house at the Ray Garden. I love Bob Lazar. He's my uncle. I don't know who the hell Bob
Congratulations, Arthur, on the 1,000 subs. I saw you just said that.
Oh, yeah. Congrats, Arthur. Very nice. Very nice.
A great Eagles fan, that phrase does not exist, Rover Sports. So that's well, no, we got some good ones, but yeah, I can see where Rover comes from, especially living in Philadelphia as a Giants fan.
Oh God, that poor guy. I don't know how he does it.
You know what he decided? He did it. You know, he dug his own grave.
He told me. I asked him on the show. I asked him why he became a Giants fan, and he said he kind of wanted to be contrarian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. He's Gucci. It don't matter where he is, what he's doing. Rover is always Gucci.
Giants could be 0-15. Rover's Gucci.
He's Gucci. It doesn't matter.
He's Gucci.
I hope Rover goes to the Jets-Giants game, too.
Yeah, me too.
Would love to meet Rover. You did get to meet Rover already.
I've met Rover a few times. Yeah. He's great. Yeah. Great guy.
I'd love to meet Rover. That'd be freaking awesome. We're going 56-0 because you're forgetting the mini golf games that the Eagles played. So the Eagles are going 56-0.
Yeah, well, I already said they're winning. They're going 190 over the next 10 years. We've already established that.
Rover Sports. Oh, that's something else. And West Coast says, well, West Coast and I agree on something. He says the Eagles suck. Dallas. I wouldn't say the Eagles suck, but I do think Dallas is going to win East. I can't believe we agree on something. Baddog and Entertainah, love you guys. I want you all to sing Fly Eagles Fly if we win the Super Bowl after trash talking y'all, but the Giants will be competitive, no doubt. Good night, guys. John, you're the man. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for being a great supporter of both of our channels. Really appreciate it. I don't want to.
I ain't singing Fly Eagles.
I was gonna say I was contemplating it.
No, I'm not doing that. I got pride. I love John.
Spunky 1991 $2 holla, boom! Dilly. He says $100 super chat if Baddog shows my feet. Are you serious? You give me $100 if I show my feet? I'll show my feet right now for $100. I'll show them right now. I got no socks on either. So Philly, turn your head. Take off my hat, not happening until I shave my head again. I appreciate that, Arthur. Thank you, my man. Appreciate the support, brother. Always do. Take off your hat, show your feet. What the hell is this turning into?
They're gonna, if you show your feet, they're gonna screenshot the hell out of that.
Oh yeah, my feet are nice.
Yeah, I've seen them. Philly showed them to me. They're really nice.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
I got a green screen my feet because I work for NASA. Friday night, foot reveal. You don't want to miss it. Friday night foot reveal with Philly 500 on the channel.
There you go. Take off your pants, SpermCell, sir.
He must be talking to you.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Yeah,
that's not going to happen.
No, not happening. Take off your hat. I told you. My hat comes off when I shave my head.
There you go.
Like, no one's seen my damn head. I don't get it. Thank you, Will. You have a good night as well. We'll go over like another 5 minutes and we'll wrap it up. We'll go to midnight and we'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
Baddog, what do you think the Giants starting line will be on offense week 1? And Entertainah, same question for Giants defense. Offense, we're going to see, you're going to have Solder, Hernandez, hopefully Jalapeno's healthy, right. Zeitler and Remmers. That's if everybody's healthy.
Right.
Obviously Barkley, Eli Manning, Evan Ingram. And I think the third receiver is still up for grabs. I give it to Corey Coleman right now.
I think Coleman's a third.
So Shepard, Tate, and Corey Coleman.
You got a super chat before you answer the defense. I want you to get that.
Thank you so much for the I think did I miss two?
Darnell.
Oh, it is two. I thought I saw he's a putty cat. Darnell, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. Dilly, brother. I really appreciate it. He says, if the Giants win the Super Bowl this year, I'm driving to Philly, Dallas, and Washington with giant signs saying, "Who's your daddy?" I would love it. I would love it. And thank you so much.
I'll be there with you, Darnell.
Yeah. Boom from Darnell.
As far as the defense goes, obviously Lawrence will be in the middle. Or, they said Lawrence could play someone on the outside in some packages, but Lawrence will be in the starting lineup. I think B.J. Hill will be in the starting lineup. I expect Lorenzo Carter on the outside. I think Marcus Golden will win the other starting spot if I had to guess. In the middle, I'll still stick with Goodson and Ogletree. And then in the secondary, I'm going to go DeAndre Baker, Janoris Jenkins, Jabril Peppers, and as of now, because we don't know if Boston's on the team, I'll go Antoine Bethea. And yeah, that's my starting defense. And slot corner, Julian Love.
Pascal Power says, do the Giants extend Eli if they make some playoffs? No. I think you drafted Daniel Jones to start Daniel
The
Jones.
only way Eli gets extended, he would have to have a great year, and the Giants would have to go at least to the second round of the playoffs before it even becomes a thought. But
we have to be 12-4.
Yeah, I don't see it.
And the offense would have to be explosive.
Because even if Eli's really good, you're wasting that rookie contract. You're wasting now 40% of that rookie contract if you bring Eli back for another year on Daniel Jones.
ChrisAM, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Dilly, brother. $2. Boom! He says, I love the Daniel Jones 6 West. Listen, there are Giants fans that did love that pick. ChrisAM loved the pick. Cup Hizzle had no problem with the pick. Rover was all Gucci with the pick. There were Giants that liked that pick. I didn't like it. Chris didn't like it. Yeah, I've come around on it.
I still think Josh Allen was the guy.
Yeah, I still think Josh Allen was the guy too, but I've definitely come around to Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was Giants fans that like not every Giants fan hated it. You just only saw guys that hated it because that's what they do. My R.J. Barrett reaction didn't go viral. Why? I was happy about it. So no one's like, Al, let's make that go viral. He's happy. No one gives a damn about you being happy.
Right. They want to see you pissed. Philly can't wait. Neither can we, Philly. We want to see Daniel Jones just as much as everybody else.
Yeah, that's what's going to be great about the preseason. This is going to be the most watched preseason Giants in years because Eli really does have competition. You really are looking at the future of the Giants now. Not Kyle Lauletta, not Davis Webb, not Alex Tanney, not Jared Lorenzen, not whoever the hell else they had in here when Eli was here. No, now you're actually going to see the guy that the New York Giants pegged to replace Eli Manning. So
it's going to be fun, man.
There's going to be no one-on-one Friday night Philly Lights. Philly 500 is on my channel Friday night. I already did that. Toxic Recon says he loved the Daniel Jones pick, so there you go. Still got 167 people in here, guys. Again, thank you so much for being here tonight. Love it. You guys were great. They're actually going to wrap it up now, so you guys were great. Thank you so much. This is an awesome stream. You guys made it pop tonight. We love it. It's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. Make sure you sub up the Entertainah Talkin Sports if you have not done so. If you love this show, it'll be on his channel next week. You'll alternate it every week. Once preseason starts with the preseason games, we'll be doing it twice a week. We'll alternate channels each day or whatever each time we do it. Make sure you sub them up. And Spunky.
And you got one more super chat.
Thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Dilly. $2. Boom! He says Daniel Jones was drafted too early. The verdict is out on that. Okay, but right now I agree with you. I mean, I'm
going to be honest with you right now, Spunky. I don't pull punches. He did get drafted.
I agree. Wanted Josh Allen.
But at the end of the day, if Daniel Jones is good, we're not going to care. Carson Wentz, most people said, got drafted too early too. I don't think Eagles fans care.
Yep, it's true. I mean, it's true.
Mitchell Trubisky got drafted too early. He's played pretty well. I don't think Bears fans care.
Right. Hey, I mean, Tom Brady got drafted too late, right?
Yeah.
You know, Dak Prescott was drafted in the 4th round. You just quarterback. Don't really matter where they're picked. If they succeed, they succeed. That's all you can ask for.
Yeah.
So, but again, we really appreciate it. Again, go into the description, sub up the Entertainah Talkin Sports. The guy's so close to 10 freaking K. Let's get him there. And the show will be on his channel next week. So again, guys, you guys made it awesome tonight. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Chris, I'll let you.
Man, always have a blast coming on here, man. Always love coming on your channel. I'm excited to see. I knew this show was going to be big tonight because football is getting back into it, and next week it should be even bigger. So hopefully you guys all come over. We get the show even bigger. We come back, the show gets bigger, and this thing just multiplies into this huge show this year. And we've been working on this now for 8 months. We've been doing this every week. So other than the NBA playoffs, so we appreciate everybody's support that always comes in for the show. Thank you. And, of course, I always like working with you, Baddog.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you coming on the channel as always. Like I said, this is my favorite thing to do. And Eagles and Cowboys fans, thank you guys for making it fun tonight. Thank you guys. The trash talking's great. It's all in good fun. No below-the-belt shots tonight. Just a lot of fun. That's what it's all about, man. Listen, at the end of the day, Eagles fans, Redskins fans, Cowboys fans, our division's the best in football. Our division is the most historic, the best rivalries.
I just want to answer this question because Poppy Goat has asked it like 30 times, and he's a great subscriber of ours. Will Travis Frederick win Comeback Player of the Year? He could. He's in contention. He had an injury last year, and if the Cowboys have a top-tier offensive line, he'll be in contention for it.
You think they would give it to a center?
You never know. You know, the Cowboys last year ranked the 14th best offensive line in the sport. If they go back to being the best, maybe.
I'm trying to think of who else was hurt last year.
Carson Wentz.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess you don't have to be hurt. You just have to have a bad year.
Wentz is going to win MVP anyway, so he won't win.
That's true.
Eli
Manning will win Comeback Player of the Year. Leave it at that. So again, guys, thank you so much, and hopefully I see you guys Friday night when I have Philly 500 on the channel. And definitely show up next week on the Entertainah Talkin Sports channels. We do Talkin Giants once again. So for Chris and myself, just want to say thank you all again. We are gone. Peace!